Well, hi YouTubers, hi. Okay, I'm back with the 6 Mile 60 books, and it is Sally Nicholls' Close Your Pretty Eyes. Okay, so this is interesting because I got this in my local library. They have like a books for sale kind of thing. Okay, this book came out in 2013. This was withdrawn from the library, and I'm the first person to ever get it out. Basically, no one picked up this book from the shelves until it was withdrawn. This is why I got this book, because where I see it, this book had never been read until now. I had to get one last hurrah, one last push, basically celebrate this book. And Sally Nicholls, great book. Let me read the blurb on the back, okay? This is Olivia's 16th home. It's a last chance for her family, but someone is determined to make sure she ruins everything. Yeah, it's short. This is obviously a child's book, but it's worth a read because a lot of books set within the foster care system are, well, I mean, most famous was obviously Tracy Beaker, okay, but this book really kind of gets within the kind of nuance of what it is like to have 16 homes and you're a child. Now, what Sally Nicholls has done as well, she is so good. Let me just open this book for you, okay? There you go. I think I might be a witch. Something went wrong when I was born. Other babies got blue eyes and curly hair, but I came out howling and evil. Other babies were sweet and innocent, and their parents loved them, but Anna hated me right from the start. Always knew you were a devil, she used to say, and look how right I was. Because my mum didn't love me, I had to make other grown-ups like me instead. Right from when I was little, I could make them do what I wanted. I was more powerful than thunder, and I loved it. But no one ever loved me. I don't suppose anyone ever will. Some people think they really do, but that's before they find out what a monster I really am. Absolutely incredible. This book is told from a first-person narrative, and Sally Nicholls really gets into the mindset of Olivia, a young child, going through this system. She is at her 16th house. She is with a foster father and his family, and she really starts to kind of settle in, and there are glimpses of, you can see them become her forever family. However, there's a bit of ambiguity because Olivia basically may or may not have as a psychic powers, okay? But as it's told from her perspective, even we're not sure. We're seeing this world through her eyes. So, I mean, this is, okay, this is old Amelia. She's at the house, and she finds out about Amelia Dyer, who actually was a real person. Amelia Dyer was a baby farmer. Okay, I'm going to put a link to her under this. But this is when you meet Amelia Dyer. Jim was in his study working on his laptop. It didn't even cross me for interrupting him. Oh, he said, that's Amelia Dyer, our celebrity. She's famous. She looked famous. She looked too old-fashioned and ugly. Well, Jim smiled, she's a Victorian celebrity. She's a terribly wicked old lady. She used to live in this house. She used to live here? Who was she? What did she do? Sit down, said Jim. Olivia, calm down. But who was she? Olivia, Jim looked at me. I wanted to kick him, but I wanted to know about Amelia more. So I just glowered at him, sending bolts of I hate you born into his head, turning his brain to green mush. Who's Amelia Dyer? I said again. Jim didn't look up. Please? Jim beamed at me. She was a baby farmer, he said. You know what a baby farmer is? No, I said. But Jim carried on like he couldn't see my fury. Now, that's from that sentence. You see how Olivia has anger issues, sending bolts, turning it into green mush. She's trying to manipulate. She is a master of manipulation. She has a younger brother and sister who have been separated and ended up with different families. And this is a story of a child who's been abused pretty much her entire life, trying to figure out her life, but trying to figure out where she belongs. It's absolutely heartbreaking in places. Sally Nicholls has a rare gift for this kind of literature. Here we go. But at the same time, her vulnerability is also shining through. She has this upfront of fury and anger, but of course she's actually a frightened, vulnerable young woman. This is page 119, Nighttime Visitors, where she's convinced that Amelia's ghost is haunting her. Some nights I didn't think she was going to come at all. It's only later that she came every night. At first it was maybe a couple of weeks, after a couple of times a week, but I never knew if she was coming or not. One problem with supersonic hearing was that whenever Maisie woke up and started crying, I'd wake up too. I hate the noise babble so babies make when they cry. I hated it when it was Maisie, and hated it when it was the weird ghost babies. And I hated it when it was all in the middle of the night. I didn't know whether it was ghost crying or real crying at Maisie or the Victorian baby. Wherever it was, it used to get muddled in my head with my brother Jamie. He used to cry on and on like that. Yeah. So there is this ambiguity. Even I was reading this. I didn't know what was going on. I then started to think that her mother had come back for her and was hiding in the house. Because her memories of Amelia, her idea of who Amelia is, so her memories of her mother, her memories of Amelia, all kind of twisted in. It's absolutely incredible. And further along, you get to know more about her other 15 families and how she treated them and how they treated her. There you go. But I like the fact that Jim, her foster father, is also very no-nonsense. He's probably the first person in her entire life not to allow her, apart from the previous foster mother, not to allow her to manipulate the situation. It's actually really kind of refreshing when in a lot of these stories foster parents are kind of seen as inept. This guy knows what he's doing. Here you go. This is chapter entitled Would You, page 164. Would you chuck me out, mister, forever and ever? Would you? If I had to, said Jim. Then yes, I would. When I lived with my mum, I could always tell when she was going to hit me. When she had a bad day, when she ran out of money, when she just had the right amount to drink, enough to make her angry, but not enough to make her fall asleep. I used to watch the anger building and building, then waiting would get so bad that I tried to hurry it along. I'd ask annoying questions or sing or try to look happy or sad or do bounce on a mattress. Or I told her not to. Anything so the getting hit would happen and I could stop worrying about it. Exactly. This book, I cannot believe in all the years it was on the shelves in Hayes. No one took it out until me. This book is a gem. I absolutely recommend it. I absolutely loved it. Sally Nicholls is such a powerful, intense writer. Okay? So I really, really do recommend this book. And that's pretty much it. So this is another of the Simple City books. Recommend it. I'm going to put the links to how do you get it. It's more like a older child kind of book, if you will. But I still do recommend. Take care. Bye now.